This is what everybody's failing to recognize. Sitting back on that wannabe status. I wake up in the morning every time and I ask myself a simple question. To be or not to be? The age-old question of the philosophers. But today's modern age begs more of the question. To be a coward or to not be a coward? To not be a coward is the answer. The real question is to be courageous or to not be courageous. To be a bitch or to not be a bitch. You feel me? You get me? You dig? It's really that simple. As I'm walking to the park to do my 444 video, I'm like, to say this real shit that everybody's too pussy to talk about, or to not say this real shit and be a pussy. To be a pussy or to not be a pussy? That should never be the fucking question. If you ever call yourself a real person, a real soul, spiritual, got any type of value, any type of values, whatever why your world is yours, wanna be? The fuck you mean wanna be? Why aren't you? Why aren't you sober? Why aren't you in shape, fit? Why aren't you in possession of correct wisdom and correct knowledge? Why aren't you getting any goddamn money, you broke bum fucks? Whatever why your world is yours. Listen, we going into a new era and a new age. Listen, I know how to master the phases of elevation. I'm just going to put it like that. What are the phases of elevation, Sheikhy? How wouldn't you like to fucking know? You dumb fuck. Invest in yourself and you might come up. Whatever why your world is yours. I've mastered the phases of elevation to understand that this shit ain't getting no faker. And plenty of people have joined the program. Like I said in the past video, you know, plenty of people join Harvard, homie. And not everybody even gets into Harvard. Not everybody even gets accepted into Harvard. And the few that do, very few get through. Whatever why your world is yours. So at the end of the day, you get to this point where you recognize as a coach, as the leader, as the headmaster of this YWY School of Enlightenment, Applied Enlightenment. Listen, homie, at the end of the day, I have to keep it 100% because people are going to fuck up and continue to think that it's okay to be less. When you come through the door, when you decide to step up and become some shit, you got to leave that motherfucking mind that you had before you walked in the door at the door. As a matter of fact, throw that shit away because your new life is literally going to cost you your old situation. Your new mind is going to cost you your old mind. Those two minds can never coincide. You get me? So whatever why your world is yours, you get to this level where it's like so many people come into the school, so many people come around the master teacher now and come in with the same minds that produce some bullshit ass paradigm to begin with, which makes them want to step up and learn some new shit. But you got to be able to learn some new shit, you dummy. Whatever why your world is yours, wanna be, to be or not to be courageous or not be courageous, to stand up and manifest my dreams or to not stand up and manifest my dreams. Y'all ain't even asked to miss or not to miss. Y'all ain't even asking these questions and then actually wondering why the fuck your life is trash. Are you fucking serious? Are you actually dead ass? Whatever why your world is yours, they're not keeping it thug. They're not keeping it thorough. They're not keeping it real. And a lot of you motherfuckers, we can feel it on your body. You're not talking from your natural self. It's artificial. We can hear how, yeah, what the fuck? Whatever why your world is yours, they're not keeping it thug. And they don't really got shit to talk about. Whatever why your world is yours, listen. Why aren't you? That's the question. Everybody in the world wants to wake up with more clarity, wants to have more physical independence, more physical strength, and look better. Everybody wants to wake up, you know what I'm saying, and actually have a correct establishment of mental order with their world, reality, and environment. Nobody wants to walk around believing a lie. You ever had some thought in your mind and then you found out later, like a lot of y'all getting cheated on. That's the funniest thing ever, right? A lot of y'all getting cheated on. And when you walking around thinking, yeah, this is my girl and blah, blah, she getting her back blown out, homie, then you find out that she been getting her back blown out the whole fucking time. You know what that shit feels like? Yeah, it's that type of vibe when you walking around believing some hubbity-bubbity bullshit. and then you realize what the truth is. Exactly. It's called cognitive dissonance. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Nobody wants to walk around unenlightened, homie. A lot of y'all are just attached to y'all lies because it makes y'all feel comfortable, because y'all rather sit with the lie than, you know what I'm saying, get comfortable with the truth. Anyway, and then the last part about it, nobody wants to wake up and consistently be stressed out about money, dog. Everybody be talking like they God and shit. Everybody talk God this, God that. Somebody please put me on to the last time God was dependent on anything. Most of y'all take away y'all little drugs. Y'all take away your little smoke. Most of y'all addicted to nicotine, drugs, porn. I can't even wake up in the morning calling yourself God. Don't ever disrespect God, dummy. You know what I'm saying? Since when was God so dominated by creature desires and couldn't even manage living on earth? Y'all all acknowledge earth as the lower plane of existence. Oh, this plane doesn't matter. They're higher planes of existence. How the fuck do you think you're going to actually master understanding higher planes of existence if you can't even master what you call the lowest plane of existence? And in fact, the lowest plane of existence that you call the lowest plane of existence is actually running such a fucking train on your life that is very self-evident. Whatever you are, your world is yours. They're going to be like, how is he so certain? Look at my life and look at your life. Let's look at the past 3 years of my situation, and let's look at the past 3 years of your situation. In fact, even before the 3 years started of this positive transformation in this upward spiral, you know what I'm saying, you have to look at how intensely I ran up the negative. I did the negative at the high level, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was just a matter of switching the polarity. So I said today, nothing got right until I stopped disappointing myself. Nothing turned around until I stopped letting me down. Nothing turned around until I stopped letting me down. Once I stopped letting me down, everything turned around. So that's what it boils down to as well. All this wannabe shit. You know exactly what must be done. All of y'all just simply want to talk, argue, get into debates back and forth. Nobody's going back and forth with you about your life, homie. The universe ain't going back and forth with you about your life, homie. Everything you got is everything you deserve. And that's just what it is. So whatever you are, your world is yours. If you want to start evolving in this life, you know what I'm saying, which is what you really want to do, that's not even a question. If you plan on actually having the manhood, the humanity, the divinity to step up and be some shit in this life, then, well, it's going to require that you actually start to get in alignment. Because everybody's in alignment with something. Y'all are just aligned with shitty-ass outcomes in poverty because y'all are stupid enough to actually believe that you got some valuable knowledge that's going to get you anywhere but nowhere. Whatever you are, your world is yours. So we get to this point where, you know, I'm just focused on the fact that there's so many quote-unquote men in this world that, you know, they just let themselves down, and your manhood is in question. To sit here on this planet just, I can't stop doing this, I can't. You sound like a pussy, my guy. I'm just gonna let you know straight up, like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? There's real niggas out here doing what they gotta do, being what they gotta be, and we're not even questioning that shit, you feel me? It just gets done. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about, I'm operating from cosmic divinity at this point. I'm operating from divine detachment, as they would say, where it's like, yo, honestly, like, go fuck your life. You think the universe is gonna really stop everything, grind to a fucking halt because you have a fucking problem being yourself? Nah, if you get the call, you get the conscience call, you get the opportunities, you get availed people like Sheikhy Chic, because out of 8 billion people, you get a chance to actually get access to Sheikhy Chic, and then you didn't take the opportunity to learn from Sheikhy Chic because you said that money wasn't real, but money you didn't have because you were dominated by the fucking earthly existence you called not important and low and beneath you, even though you're beneath it because it's actually superior to you, because it's demonstrating that you're inferior to the circumstances that it provides you and you have yet to usurp and overcome. Whatever you are, your world is yours. How many levels, how much more can I say to y'all? This is why we say, whatever you are, it's not for remedial people, it's not for weak spirits, it's not for weak souls. You know what I'm saying? You have to be wise. The prerequisite to ascension and elevation in existence is a wise disposition. So you have to be wise enough to recognize your folly and then be able to be courageous enough and wise enough to correct your folly before your time is up. Because when your time is up, your time is up. And you're going to realize you wasted it in your little shroud of vanity, thinking that you had it, thinking that the world owed you some shit, instead of being like, you know what? I was blessed with this life and it's a responsibility, and I maybe should learn life so that I could best adjust myself to life and give life the best thing that I could possibly give it and see how that works, instead of wondering why life is not giving you the best things that you want when you're not giving you the best things you need. nor are you giving your people someone they need, nor are you giving the universe what it needs of you. Whatever you are, your world is yours. You selfish, dumb fucks. You don't understand. Every time you try to shortchange the universe is going to immediately shortchange you and then make you feel it. You have to feel it. The universe doesn't feel you losing. You're the universe feeling you losing. Stupid. You're the only one who has to experience it. So that's why I say at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you have to exist as the lower being. We don't, you know what I'm saying? And we have 100% certainty on this side. You know what I'm saying? We will be sober. We will be in shape. We will be enlightened, and we will be rich. It's 100% guaranteed. If you living in doubt, your doubt is yours, just like your world is yours, beloved. Whatever you are, consider the vibrations raised. If you really stupid enough to have watched everything happen and still not get on board, and then watch more shit happen and then really be dumb, then that was your vanity proven. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Take the opportunity to step up, get in the room, apply yourself, become yourself, unfold yourself, and evolve and elevate your existence. Stop wasting your fucking life. And all these dummies out here, we already know they faking, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, who's really thugging? The people need that real shit. The people, they need that real gutter, you know what I'm saying? But they also need that real sophisticated, you know what I'm saying? And we hitting them with all levels, you know what I'm saying? We hitting them with the all levels, you dig? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider vibrations raised. Evolution, only solution. Self-mastery, only success. Freedom is the only freedom. And that's what we all out here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas out here trying to vie to be slaves. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna smoke. Be a slave. Oh, yeah, be a slave. Oh, yeah, be out of shape. Be a slave. Oh, I'm gonna be broke. Be a slave. We going on that mastery shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shouts out to Mark. I got to put this shit down in history, man. Shouts out to Mark. That is the fucking secret killer of whatever you are. Motherfucker ran 100-mile marathons, never missed a motherfucking workout, 180-something workouts in. You know what I'm saying? Never missed a workout. Macros is counted and tracked without the app, which is even more manual labor for you dumb, lazy fucks. Yeah, we got real hitters, you know what I'm saying? And that's all we riding with. We watching who's really real, and we watching who's really bullshitting, you feel me? I'm cool, I'm calm, collected. I don't stress myself out about people who choose to lose, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I like people who know how to get shit done, you dig? Whatever you are, your world is yours, and those are the people that's gonna rise. Consider the vibration.